Hey, y'all, it's Marianne Pack, your spiritual guide, best-selling author, publisher, and joy advocate. And today I have such the privilege of presenting my newest book, My Dream Life Storybook. And this book has been a labor of love, not even feeling like labor. It's been so joyful to be able to produce this book. And I want to tell you what you have accomplished as we have been in pre-launch with the ebook sales. And I just want to thank you for what you've done, because we reached the top 10 and top 20 in 4 different categories. And I just want to read them to you real quick. We reached number 9 in 90-minute self-help short reads, number 9 in spiritual self-help on the Kindle store, number 14 in happiness, and number 16 in personal transformation. So all of these happened because of you, your gracious support of my work, of my books, and enjoying them and wanting to integrate the change in your life that you really want to see. And I want to just thank you. You have just been precious to me, and the comments and compliments that you have been sending have just been so meaningful to me. So I want to say how much I appreciate you. So in launching this paperback version today, I want to just tell you why I wrote this book. I had been listening to an Abraham Hicks. They're my mentor, and I love them. And they mentioned something about telling a new story, so that as you tell your new story, you are telling your future. And how to do that, they suggested to this hot seat person in the hot seat to get a journal and title it My Life Story and chapter 1, and start talking about how they wanted their life to be going and how they wanted to experience life and tell this new story of their dream life, of what they would love to manifest, but write it in a way that it was as if it was they were already experiencing it. Because we know the universe doesn't know whether we're talking about an experience that we are experiencing now, in the now, or it's something in the past or something we're looking forward to in the future. What they're interpreting is our feeling around it. And how are we feeling with what we're talking about? So they were encouraging this person to tell this new story of the life they're wanting to live as if it was currently happening, and give thanks for it, appreciation, and feeling the freedom and the love for what they were writing. So that's the energy, that was the vibration they were emanating. So the universe simply must match it with something similar, a similar event. That essence of that energy has to be attracted back to you. So I just wanted to show you my little, when I did this, I started this journal. I went and found a new one off my shelves. And so I opened up the first page and I write My Life Stories by Marianne Pack. I dated it. It was in April. And then I said the Universal Law of Attraction Press. And then I started with chapter 1. So I just wrote and wrote and wrote. And I have just chapters of my writing so far. So this is what inspired me to create this for you, because this was so beneficial to me. I already see a shift in my vibration and how I handle things and how I see things. a little more clearly and with greater appreciation. And I can just feel the energy of things shifting. It's like a buzz out here. So I know it's on the way, and I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to do in enjoying writing about my life and creating that in my future. So I just wanted to show you kind of what this book looks like. I'm just really, really thrilled about how it turned out. And there are so many, uh, every chapter has a chapter title. And then at the bottom are all the writing ideas or writing prompts just to get your creative juices flowing and how you, so that you can get started. Because sometimes we look at a topic like how to tell the story of how well things are going. Well, we just need a little nudge in the direction. So there's that. Let me just read you a few of the chapter titles. The story of my magnificent abundance, the story of my work, the story of how well things are going, the story of my life of ease and flow, following my bliss, my fabulous wealth, my self-love and self-care, wonderful things happening, my joyous generosity. And it just goes on down. My relationship with Mother Nature, fun and meaningful work, my body, my partner. I'm just skipping over a few. My ladder of success. And what all that means, everything's working out for me. Expanding my creativity. My love life, satisfaction and eagerness. So there is just there are 30 chapters, and behind each chapter, there are 3 pages that have writing space for you, because I know I write very small, and the first chapter that I did in my first journaling practice was almost 5 pages in this little journal, which is about the same size as this book. So there's a picture of the back, and I'm so thrilled with it. At the end of this, I also give you some examples, 3 examples of chapters that I wrote. So it's an example section that you can read through and see kind of what I wrote, so that it'll give you an idea. If you've never scripted before, you may not understand exactly what I'm talking about. So you may want to head over to those example sections and just read through them, because I write typically in the present tense as if it is happening right now. And then the other thing that I do is the last example that I gave was the chapter on the story of being gentle with myself. And I wrote it in like a story. So it's a once upon a time story. So you can do it like that too, and tell it as if it's happening now, so that you're feeling the energy moving through you. And as you write, it's so important to write by hand, because that brain body flow anchors that energy in you as you feel good while you write and tell this beautiful dream story of the life you want to live. So I just wanted to thank you for your support. Get your copy, because keeping this book allows you to have all your chapters, all your stories in one place. You're not chasing around finding another piece of paper, and then you lost the last piece of paper that you had a chapter on. You don't know where that is, or the dog ate it. And you're not tracking down, because I have a ton of these little journals that I write different topics in, and I'm not chasing down another journal. So to have this in one book and all your chapters are there, so that it's a keepsake. It's something you want to reread, because as you grow and develop and get better at telling these dream life stories, you're going to start seeing things manifest in your life. And as you do that, you're going to want to come back, reread, and check and see which of these areas are starting to pop into your reality. Something that you've created, your thought turns to things. And I love it. I love you all. I want to thank you so much. And if you have started working on your Dream Life Storybook, I would love to hear how that's going. And as you get the paperback, be sure and email me because it's just important for us to share these things. We're not lone wolves. So I would love to hear how your use of my Dream Life Storybook goes for you. And tell me what's happening, what's popping for you. What are you manifesting? What is becoming real in your life experience? So the link will be in the show notes. You can also find it on envisiongreatness.com, my website that talks about all of our books. And I would love to, again, hear from you. If you are a coach or a therapist that needs a bulk supply of these, I tried to price this at such a reasonable price that you can order multiple copies. And if you do, order multiple copies to give to your clients as they work with you, they will increase the speed of their transformation as they work through this book. So I truly believe that. I truly believe it will be of great service to you and your clients. So if you want a bulk amount of those, just let me know. My email is envisiongreatnessllc@gmail.com. And that will also be in the show notes. But I'll put the link to where you can purchase the paperback. The ebook is still up right now. And or you can just go to my website, envisiongreatness.com, and it will have the link right there by the description of the book. And I so look forward to serving you with more books. This is the 5th book in the We Are Joy series. And I am so appreciative of that I've been able to serve in this way and put out books that help you and help your clients integrate the transformation that they want to see in their lives. So big hugs, love to you all. And remember, you are joy, looking for a way to express.